Hello, happy Wednesday. Polly's Best for UK here. Welcome to today's Atari ST Game of Day. So every day in June 2022, a different Atari ST game. So let's have a look at this one. Okay, so let's start the game. So insert the floppy disk and let's begin. So okay, so I've got a cracked version of it, so that's quite common to find when you download a ROM off the internet. And yep, so this is Rainbow Island. So as you can see, there's a beautiful loading picture there with all the colourful. You can see the sun happy in the background, and wasps, are they wasps? And you got your bee and your spider and stuff. So this is based on the arcade machine of the same name. I think later on in the 90s that the main music got changed because of copyrights related to what's it called, off Wizard of Oz, the starting song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. But this is the original Atari ST version. Okay, so hope you're all having a good Wednesday so far, midweek. I can see the weekend just about on the horizon. So yep, let's have a look at this. So it's asking us to put our data disc in. So this is a 2-disc game, or at least the ROM I've got is 2 discs. So I'm going to do that now. You won't see that on screen, but okay, let's press the spacebar and let's wait for the game to load. Now I remember seeing this back in the day in a shop on demonstration on the Atari ST version called Software House, I think it was called, near Wolverhampton, and they had this Wolverhampton, UK, and I had this demonstration of this game running in the background. And at the time I was ZX Spectrum owner, and I thought it looked amazing on the Atari ST because obviously I didn't see the 16-bit machines before this. Okay, so let's insert our coins. Yeah, so we've got virtual coins. So yeah, like I said, this is based on the arcade machine. Also come out on the ZX Spectrum itself. Weirdly, I didn't get it for the Spectrum on the day, even though I was amazed by the Atari ST version. I should have done, really, shouldn't I? I actually picked up 2 other games. I picked up Space Harrier and Twin Turbo V8 by Codemasters for the Spectrum. They was both on the budget label. Actually didn't go. We actually, as a family, didn't go there for Rainbow Islands or Twin Turbo V8 or Space Harrier. We actually went there for Turbo Outrun for the ZX Spectrum, but unfortunately they only had the disc version in stock when we got there, and so we ended up getting them over 2 games because I didn't have a disc drive Spectrum. Anyway, enough of jabbering on about the past. Let's have a look at Rainbow Islands on the Atari ST. Let's start the game. So we get our world map. Now we've got some nice music coming from the AY chip of the Atari ST. So this is World 1, Insert Island. So the game loads up while you're seeing this. Ignore that EXC9 message or EXC4 message, that's just something to do with the emulator. Okay, so yeah, so this is Rainbow Islands, and as you can see, excellent conversion on the Atari ST here. But basically, if you don't know Rainbow Islands, what you've got to do is you've got to shoot the rainbows. You can use them to climb up, you can also use them to kill the baddies. But this is apparently the sequel to Bubble Bobble originally, but it doesn't seem very Bubble Bobble like at all to me. It's the story of Bubble Bobble 2 or something. So you can use your rainbows to your advantage. So yeah, you kill the baddies like that. It gives you 200 points on that one. See these numbers here? This denotes which checkpoint you will start from if you lose a life. That's number 3. So the game is vertical scrolling. There's no horizontal scrolling in this game. Okay, so I've completed the first level. So it's goaling. So yeah, that's the first level completed. Get all the food and hamburgers, ice cream, cocktails and whatever. Okay, so let's get these caterpillars here. Now that potion there was to speed up. No, actually, sorry, it gives you 2 rainbows. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 rainbows. Now, one thing, the game has quite a lot of sprites on screen sometimes, depending on how fast you move through the level, and that can cause some slowdown, even on the Atari ST. Slight slowdown there. As you can see, I've got 3 rainbows there. Quite a complicated game, actually, because you've got all this going on. 3 rainbows, it draws it, and yeah, it's very good arcade conversion. Now, if you've ever played the arcade version, I'm sure you'll agree that this is a very accurate coin-up conversion of it. Right, let's go for it. So on to round 3 now. So we're still in the insect island, so each I think each island's got 4 rounds, if I remember correctly. 3 or 4 rounds, each finishing with a boss. Right, these stars like a sort of multi-directional shoot, so you can get rid of enemies. I noticed on the Atari ST version, slows down a bit when you do that. So this game, like I said earlier, also come out on even the ZX Spectrum, and the ZX Spectrum version was very impressive actually, and the Commodore 64 version was pretty good as well. So as you can see, because I got up to point 3 in the level, I get to start from point 3. The only thing is I've lost my special 3 rainbow now, so I've only got the 1 again. You can use them like as a ladder to climb up, sort of thing. Well, okay, so there's a goal in here. Get the grapefruit and the was that a necklace or something? A pendant. Okay, so on to round 4 now. So this is the boss level. Watch out for the ladybirds. Everything's out to kill you, so you gotta be careful. You can sort of see the here. I'll shut up a minute. Yeah, you can sort of hear the resemblance to the Wizard of Oz somewhere over the rainbow, can't you? They actually changed that theme in later versions of the game. But the original arcade machine, the original 80s arcade machine had that music, and so did the original ports. Maybe they lost the licensing rights, I'm not sure what happened, but... Right, okay, so this is a boss here. Now on the boss screen you'll get his energy bar at the top. Okay. So you can either shoot a rainbow directly at him, or once he touches one of your rainbows, like sort of jump up to the other rainbow to activate the rainbow to get him. Right, okay, so we've got a few shots to get there. Only 3 more. Quite an easy boss on the first level. That's what you want, don't you? You want it to be quite easy. Massive treasure chest, watch it doesn't land on your head. Money bags gives me a 1-up, that does it. There's no actual currency in the game, that just gives you a 1-up, like an extra life. Get the hamburgers and the donuts and the ice creams and eclairs or whatever you've got. Now as you can see, now we're loading into Combat Island. So each level has a different theme. You can see like a sort of orange texture to this level. So we wait for it to load and it will come on. So on to round 5. And as you can see, there's more like, you've got like sort of vehicles on this level what you have to destroy. So it's got like a sort of army theme to it. Right, okay. Use this to get the baddies. So all in all, a decent conversion of the coin up machine, and does slow down a little bit like I said. Not too bad. They've done a really excellent job of getting this onto the home system. I think if you've been playing this in the arcades at the seafront or whatever, and then you went on to this version, you would be quite happy, to be honest. Because if you have a look at the arcade machine, you'll see it's a pretty decent conversion. It's not arcade perfect, but it's a pretty decent conversion. So on that note, happy Wednesday, and yeah. So whatever you're doing, have a good day. I'm going to give this one 10 out of 10, absolutely superb. Well, hey, 10, you don't get many 10s. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Bye!